Trump's chief of staff, Mark Meadows, will likely soon be in the hands of the Justice Department. This follows the January 6th committee voting unanimously to recommend that Meadows be charged with criminal contempt of Congress for defying its subpoena. The full House is expected to vote just hours from now.
The Select Committee released stunning new details and communications last night, including text messages to Meadows from Fox News personalities, unnamed as of yet lawmakers, and Donald Trump Jr., panicked, desperate, pleading with Meadows to get Trump to tell his supporters to stand down as the insurrection unfolded. Here is Committee Vice Chairman Liz Cheney, a Republican, reading some of those messages. Have a listen.
According to the records, multiple Fox News hosts knew the president needed to act immediately. They texted Mr. Meadows, and he has turned over those texts. Quote, Mark, the president needs to tell people in the Capitol to go home. This is hurting all of us. He is destroying his legacy, Laura Ingraham wrote. Please get him on TV, destroying everything you have accomplished, Brian Kilmeade texted. Quote, can he make a statement? Ask people to leave the Capitol, Sean Hannity urged. As the violence continued, one of the president's sons texted Mr. Meadows, quote, he's got to condemn this shit ASAP. The Capitol Police tweet is not enough, Donald Trump Jr. texted.
CNN law enforcement correspondent Whitney Wild joining us now. There was a lot that came out last night. A lot of folks doing what they can with it this morning. Not the end of what we're going to hear either, Whitney.
Oh, certainly not. I mean, this is just a snapshot of more than 6,000 documents that Meadows has turned over to the committee. So last night was extremely revelatory, but we also hope to learn a lot more about the context of a lot of these text messages, because what the committee laid out were these urgent pleas from multiple people within the Capitol complex, within that Capitol building as the riot unfolded, but also within Trump's inner circle. And what it shows is that there were just a list of people who really believed that Mark Meadows was the one who could sway the president, who could get him to condemn the violence. Here's a little bit more from this extremely important hearing last night.
Donald Trump Jr. texted again and again, urging action by the president. Quote, we need an Oval Office address. He has to lead now. It has gone too far and gotten out of hand.
I mean, even the former president's own son had to go by proxy to get his message to the president. And that's the point here. The point is that the committee thinks that Mark Meadows was really the access point around which a lot of this was spinning. And they think that he knows a lot about the former president's state of mind, his decision making, and those are critical facts to this investigation, Erica and Jim.
The central one. Whitney Wild, thanks very much. Joining us now, CNN political